Hi there everyone, my name is Grant Mufsovitz and welcome to the latest edition of T+O+M Talks. We've had some fantastic feedback with these talks over the last 18 months, so I feel very proud and privileged to be able to present the latest edition to you. The market has been going absolutely crazy. It is the busiest I have seen since well before the global financial crisis in 2007-2008. So today we're going to be talking to each of our desk heads, members of our teams in terms of the trends, insights, challenges that we faced in the market, and most importantly to see whether this trend and craziness is going to continue over the next 6 to 12 months. Today we welcome Kenny Coe. Kenny looks after T+O+M Executive's Human Resources practice, and today he's going to talk to us about the trends, insights and challenges that he's seen over the last 6 to 12 months and what he foresees happening over the next 6 months. Welcome, Kenny.
Thanks, G. Needless to say, the HR and talent has been at the heart of every business, with a 5% year-on-year growth of jobs advertised according to Seek. If you ask any HR leader, what's 2 things that keeps them up at night? 1 would be, how do we attract the right talent to our organisation? And 2, how do we keep our talent here? What's our retention strategies? We are all feeling the talent pinch. And with historic low unemployment rates, COVID, coupled with the fact that there's a lack of skilled migrant visas, we've created the perfect storm for candidates looking to move in the market. Average salaries have increased from 10 to 25% and sometimes even more, thus creating a higher than usual attrition rate and a stronger focus on EVP and retention strategies. Some of the key strategies I'm seeing at the moment is additional annual leave, additional super, some paying up to 15%, health and wellbeing programs, free gym membership, private health insurance, you name it, even catered lunch and free massages. It's really important to work on that EVP strategy to keep your talent here. Good question, G. The areas and skills for demand in HR that I've seen are for HR business partners and HR managers who are commercially savvy, with strong business acumen, who understands that HR is not just a cost function, but a value-add function that can potentially generate revenue through cost savings, like all redesign. So is your business fit for purpose? Strong talent and retention strategies. Are you keeping the right talent? And of course, workforce planning. Is the right employees facing the right roles? With 1 in 4 Australians looking for a new job this year, talent acquisition, TA roles are hot in demand, with 67% of HR professionals, saying that the recruitment budget had either stayed the same or increased from last year. We're seeing a particular demand in this skill set, with more and more business leaders understanding that people are key to their success. I've seen a strong demand for tech and data recruiters, with one of the big 4 banks having over 50 people in this space alone. Yeah, I'll recommend that you relook or revisit the recruitment process. For example, doing away with the protracted recruitment process, multiple stages of interview. Australia at the moment is a 50-year low in terms of unemployment rate. Candidates are having multiple offers, 1, 2, 3, if not 4 offers on the go. Not only that, but you've got counter offers to deal with as well. So you've got to make sure that you run a sleek, memorable, and streamlined process. High touch with open lines of communication so that they understand where they're at and you have any chance of retaining that talent. According to ARI, the average time to fill has gone up to about 40 days in Australia, and the costs per employee is actually doubled since 2021. So it's really important that you manage that process smoothly. Number 2, I would say position the role correctly. I've seen more and more organizations advertise fixed-term contracts. You've got 3 options here. You've got permanent roles, fixed-term contract, and day rates. But job security is actually really important for candidates when choosing an prospective employer after work-life balance and salary and benefits. So it's really important that you position the role. I think perm is highly attractive. and competitive day rates. At the moment, fixed-term contracts are just the least appealing for candidates. And third, invest in your people. Training and development is really important. It's a key factor for millennials and Gen Zs when joining an organization. So really look at your ongoing PDPs, performance reviews. This will also help with engagement and retention. Another good question. I think, according to ARI, about 80% of HR say that hybrid working models are actually emotionally draining for their people. Constantly changing between their physical workspace and their home can be unsettling, particularly those who need a permanent workspace to feel settled or a routine to feel settled. It is also difficult to replicate the culture that you're looking for at home when everyone's at-home work environment is so different. A lot of people say that hybrid working model is the holy grail of flexibility, but I think organizations are still yet to crack the code of creating a connected culture through a digital platform. Although saying that, some organizations are offering full 100% work from home or work from anywhere at any time. Some organizations are opting for people leaders to come in 3 days a week and for non-people leaders to come in for 2 days. But the vast majority are choosing a flexible option, allowing for choice, allowing for employees to pick and choose when they come in to interact with their teams or potential stakeholders. But I think it's really important for new starters to come into the office. As I mentioned before, that training and development is really important for the millennials and Gen Zs, and that's what they're looking for when choosing a prospective employer. So it is important that you create the platform and allow them to come in so they're not missing out on that learning and development. With the US likely to head into a recession after 2 quarters of negative GDP growth, at an all-time low investor and sentiment, I think HR professionals will need to continue to partner with senior leaders to reduce operational costs and potentially right-size the workforce. OD, workforce planning, and HR projects, I think, are going to be in demand over the next 6 to 12 months. The good news for Australia is that unemployment rates being so low, we might avoid a GFC-like recession and just face a market slump. So having the right attraction and retention strategy is going to be the key to your success. I'm super excited about what 2022 is going to have to offer. Please reach out if you want a robust discussion around EVP or the HR market in general. So thank you for listening.